Hello, my name is Wojciech Zdorsky and I will be presenting a short brief on the career field choice of emergency and disaster management professional. During this short brief, I will be covering what is emergency and disaster management, educational requirements, employment, salary, future challenges of the field, and why am I interested in the field. Thanks to our colleagues from Georgetown University, I can present a
One thing
short
this
video
program
which
has
covers basic
helped
information
clarify
regarding
to me
emergency and
is
disaster
the increasing
management.
likelihood of natural disasters that we'll be dealing with in the future due to climate change. Now more than ever, we're going to need strong emergency management leaders in our country to be able to navigate through these complex events. The program brings academic study in rigor to an up-and-coming career field, and getting to do intensives and travel the country to see these key places really helped train a future cadre of emergency management professionals. My name is Ellen Ellis. I'm an officer in the United States Air Force. I'm stationed at the Pentagon. I'm about midway through my Air Force career, and I think I want to keep that service orientation that I've had. I think this is going to be a very important field in our country's future. I was very impressed by the Operations Center at the American Red Cross. It was fantastic to be able to see the facility itself and walk through that operating environment and see firsthand what the Red Cross capabilities are. It was very moving to me to be able to go to the Ninth Ward and walk in the streets and see where those people were coming from and see the situation that they were evacuating. I was very amazed by the resilience of the community. You can still see the watermarks on the buildings. You can still see houses that are boarded up where people haven't returned. But there's also a tremendous resurgence too, where people have returned to their homes and tried to rebuild these communities. So it gives you hope. I used to be an ICBM operator, and it was interesting to see the progress that they're making toward WMD identification and prevention to protect our country from potential threats. I think it was really fascinating to be in a country with almost boundless resources, but also some very complex geopolitical and environmental challenges that they'll be forced to work through. A nation with 3-day supply of water is going to have some extreme challenges in a time of crisis. I think the best part of the program has been the cross-disciplinary cohort, getting to work with people outside of my career field, getting to work with firefighters, getting to work with policemen, getting to work with people at the Department of State. It's just been an amazing opportunity to learn from my peers, and also building a network of my own for people that I can reach out to in the future and contact if I need to solve a problem. This program has helped me understand what's in the realm of the possible. I might want to be someone that's working in a refugee camp handing out blankets, and I might want to be someone that's working in an emergency operations center, but the program has helped show me what the options are.
Emergency management is a growing profession. A bachelor's degree is a common prerequisite. Many employers, especially in the public sector, will require certification in National Incident Management System, a framework for disaster response designed by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Courses to get certified in NIMS can be taken online. Emergency management degree programs are becoming more available in institutions of higher learning across the United States. You can now find accredited programs for homeland security degrees and emergency management certificates programs, as well as including undergraduate and graduate degree programs. The private sector is a vital part of the emergency management team. The Federal Emergency Management Agency has worked steadily to increase the level of private sector collaboration at all levels. The field provides the support for the wide network of business, industry, academia, trade associations, and other non-governmental organizations. With the educational training, you can build toward a career as an emergency program manager or director, emergency preparedness instructor, emergency operations center chief, director of security, risk management expert, hospital coordinator, or technical training supervisor. Emergency management is the process of preparing for, mitigating, responding to, and recovering from an emergency. Emergency management is a dynamic process. Planning, though critical, is not the only component. Training, conducting drills, testing equipment, and coordinating activities with the community are other important functions. Studies have shown that large corporations see a correlation between their ability to recover from a catastrophe and the value of their stock price. In man-made disaster, there can be as 25% variation in stock price. Also, when business is disrupted, it can cost money. Lost revenues plus extra expenses means reduced profits. Insurance does not cover all costs and cannot replace customers that defect to the competition. A business continue to be planned to continue business is essential. Development of a business continuity is becoming a part of emergency management. The type of jobs you take make a huge difference in the salary you offered as someone working in the emergency management field. Some of the salary ranges you may expect based on this are listed below. Military, $29,000 to $78,000 annually. Government, $27,000 to $91,000. Education or college or university, $37,000 to $82,000. Public safety, $38,000 to $50,000. Healthcare, $44,000 to $60,000. And government contractor, $49,000 to $96,000 annually. There are some factors that may affect the salary as well, and those include location, as in some areas of the country, especially where demand for workers is greater, you can make more money. Educational level, if you have an advanced degree, you'll typically make more money than if you have just a bachelor degree. Specialty is important too. By specializing, you'll have advanced knowledge in a certain part of the emergency management field, which means you'll typically make more money. An employer, within each industry, certain employers pay more than others. There are many challenges that the emergency professionals will have to face in the future market. Super digital age. Technology is quickly approaching the point of full integration in all aspects of life. There are increasing number of technologies designed for communication, community, and collaboration. Moreover, there are a growing number of technologies that are aimed towards predicting behaviors. Technologies like augmented reality, such as Google Glass, and the growing expectation of public will continue to force professional emergency managers to radically shift when, where, and how technology is deployed before, during, and after disasters. Politicization of recovery. The partisan issues of American politics does not stop during these disasters response and recovery. Political sensitivity continues to be a major issue, as was evident during the BP oil spill and Superstorm Sandy recovery. This is going to continue to be a challenge to emergency managers as we attempt to work with best practices, governmental interpretations, and shifting political influences. This may lead to opportunistic disaster recovery rather than incident-driven priorities. Distorted participation of risk. Citizens have long had difficult truly grasping the relatives to themselves in a given community. Moreover, major events like Hurricane Katrina, Superstorm Sandy, Boston Marathon bombing, and the Alabama tornado outbreak have led to distorted view on these so-called black swan events. Are these events occurring more often, or is this a cascading issue of social engagement? These black swan events often shift public attention away from critical issues, disaster in more remote areas. Last, change in economics. While the national economy continues to be sluggish, there are other emerging economies that are going to impact emergency management. For example, digital currency programs such as Bitcoin and barter systems are influencing how support resources will be distributed and shared. So why do I want to do this? I feel that I want to continue to help people. If I could stay in federal service, that would be great too, since that will give me a sense of continuity. I predict that I will stay within the Army for another 10 years. I am not definitely sure what career path I will be pursuing once I take off the uniform. As of today, emergency and disaster management seems interesting enough.